There we go. Let's move a bit closer to said mic. Hey, Skinny. You ready for the stream? I'm ready for the stream.
Just begun. We will always take a stand for the people, for the land. Let's go back to when we were young. For the animals we stand.
How you doing, Shiro? Welcome, welcome. How is everyone doing? All right, let's get this village done while we wait for people to get up. I need to get the other one. I think there's another 5% up north. So I'm going to have to march all the way up there after. But we'll get it all done. How you doing, Matt? Hey, everyone. Welcome, welcome. We're just sorting out our villagers right now. Just trying to get a bit more optimal. Let's just say that. We have... somewhere up here, I can just check for you, right? Territory. Let's go to the village. Yeah, we need this one. I can just send them all up here straight away. Start walking up. It's a bit of a walk. 10 minutes, not too bad actually. So it's gonna be about 20. How is everyone doing though? Not at the moment. To be fair, I might be making a brand new free-to-play account maybe in the future again. We're thinking, or I'm thinking of making another, not like Road to Glory style, but it's going to be some sort of new account. But when there's more stuff in the game. So once we know, like, at the moment, archers come, you know, in this season. And we see the cavalry heroes. Once we see those, and then the next set, which should be hopefully mages and infantry. once we get an idea, once, you know, the base set of commanders in the next season. So you can imagine, like, if you're playing Rock, these are like the KVK 1 commanders now, like Alex, Saladin, you know, you can go on KVK 2 as well. So you can imagine if we're just waiting out for these first 2 sets of bulk commanders to come out, what I'm thinking of doing is making a brand new series again, but becoming a main. And the cool thing is, it's going to be one where it's going to be live streamed again as heavily as I can. If we get more, obviously, more people watching the channel. But it's going to be one that you guys pick. So, you know, if you want me to go down the cavalry route or the infantry route or, you know, whatever route you want me to go down, we can see what commanders there is and we'll be able to plan ahead and go, you know, go through that series basically. So that's what I'm aiming for. But the account currently on server 65 is, I can't play this. This is that, and you can see this account, it just requires too much time at the minute. And I'm sure all you guys would rather see brand new content instead of my 4th season in season 1 again. So this is all brand new. This is the new campaign you're watching right now. Stars are reignited, so I need to do these chests too. It reminds me. We do have some other plans as well though, chat. So as you guys might have not seen, or if you've checked it out already, on Saturday, I want to say, at some point, I'm going to be doing another live stream. And that live stream is a full first impressions live stream of Project Fair, or like F4E, but it's Project Fair is the name. It's a game on Steam. I've got 20 keys. 20 keys. So you guys can actually join and play with me as well. So we're going to be able to give those away. So if you're interested in playing it, after maybe checking a bit of the gameplay out through the stream, obviously we're going to do hopefully some sort of competition, like a marble run, so it's fair. We might give out like 5 keys every hour or something. I've got a load of content, honestly guys. So much. Even though we're a Call of Dragons, you know, channel, we are always going to be a Call of Dragons channel, don't you worry. That's my main game. That's what we're always going to be playing. But similar to like something like Chisgul and that, we either just dip and dive every so often into other stuff to see what people might be interested in. I can't say it, but I do have at the end of this month a really, really interesting announcement. It's going to be really fun. A new game. I can't say what its name is or all yet, but we do have something coming in the future. So you guys are going to see another style of a Call of Dragons / rock game. New to the genre. We've got 10 gold keys. Let's wrap them. Gold. Oh, gold! It's Garwood. Do you know what? We'll take it. We'll take it. I didn't even expect it. I didn't even expect it. So we are healing our troops at the moment as well. After all the fighting we've been doing. And you guys were wondering, we did end up finishing. I don't know if it's gone any lower now. We have. But after the 2 days of the war, we did finish rank 59 in the entire Kingdom for merits. And in the first day, we were rank 30. So I just turned on too late. That was my problem. On the second day, if I just woke up maybe about 2-3 hours earlier, I could have carried on going. But at the moment, the war seems to be over with GRZ. But today is kill event day. So you just gotta be careful for your farms. But we might do something ourselves, you know, because it is kill event day, like they say. And if I might, you know, get away with it if there's people randomly farming down here later, maybe in the hunting grounds, I might get some freebies. So right now, if you're wondering what we're doing, we are walking and marching up. We've got about 5 more minutes. I'm going to be taking this 5% hero XP buff, and it's really good. What do I think of the current TATM thing? The funny thing is, you guys won't know, but there's been more screenshots after that GRZ members saying those screenshots that got sent to BN were leaked, you know? So, plus that video was only the GRZ's screenshot, so, you know, BN never tried to reach out to the TA side and said, like, do you know, is there any gaps or out like that, or do you want to, like, explain yourselves or out, so... But I don't get into drama. I'm not bothered about drama and politics in the game. I just want to play the game and have fun, like pretty much anyone else, so... The thing is, originally, it were going to be a different matchup as well for the server, but... For some reason, Jazzy wanted to come in here and... I don't know, be in here. I don't know, fight go early. But then that kind of like ruins the fun for everyone else, right? If you get to fight someone early, maybe, I don't know. Oh, with gas. At least it was some early game fighting for once, you know. Instead of being just like nothing. But at the moment, you've got like down here, like Goat's still pushing, boys. It might be downtime or heal time for both of these alliances, like TA and Goat, but... Both of these boys are going forward, but I don't know, again, this side. I've been just paying attention to what's going on over here. How you doing, Ben? Makes sense. It makes sense if Gas want to get their own back, but even then, it's just like, I don't know. I'm guessing Jazzy and Gas must have spoken on themselves. Like I said, this is what I mean. I don't know the in and outs, and I'm not gonna, you know, really say much because, you know, Jazzy might have been speaking to Gas prior. I don't know. I don't know anything to do with this relationship, and I don't know if Jazzy communicated with TA properly or like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I kind of stay out of it. It's kind of like not my job. It's like, my job is honestly, like most players, play the game, enjoy the game. You stay out of the politics and just play the game and enjoy the game, you have a lot more time, honestly. Like, you have a lot more fun. Especially if you're not in the toxic chat sometimes. I'm not saying our world chat is, because to be honest, our world chat's really funny and it's really good as well. I don't think we get that much toxicity in here, but there's some kingdoms where their world chats are absolutely toxic and you just kind of like, you know, yikes. Yeah, it'd be fun to watch Jazzy and Goat fight. We'll see what happens. I hope they fight, and like if we want to fight, well, I don't know what's going to be the terms, but it might be like TATM just stay out of it and just let them guys fight. Who knows? But I know, like, I'm sure Kagan said to me at some point that, like, they are obviously going to be organising, like, weekend fights during downtime, like BD has done, you know? But when people are asking, like, an entire family to fight each other for an entire season, it's just not worth the resources, man. You're making yourself weaker against future seasons, man. But when you're doing, like, little wars on the weekend for, like, just battle testing and practice, it's, like, completely different, right? So we're gonna get rid of this one. And now we're gaining this one. So if you're wondering what we're doing, we're just basically maximising our efficiency for our villagers before we kind of just go and start killing stuff. At the minute I was only getting 12.5%, but now I'm getting 15. We've got 10 villagers, and if you're wondering what I'm doing, if you notice I only have 3 XPs because I think 15% is enough, boys, at the moment. It's better to have, like, your elixir production up, because as you notice during war you're going to need it, so... But this is in the Stars Reignited campaign, remember, so... Let's move back down, we'll start killing all these 16s. Yeah, like... That's what I mean, like, Lag is probably the only reasonable person so far that we spoke to. It just makes no sense, like, for a family alliance to fight in an entire season. And, like, when you say this to other people in comments, they don't see that side. It's like, you don't see BDO and BDM, like, fight each other for an entire season. It just doesn't make sense, because you're making yourself weaker. But it makes sense to fight maybe once every so often on a weekend, because you're practicing your war and you're keeping relevant, you're not getting bored. You know, you're creating a fun event as well. So it makes sense when you do it in that aspect, which is obviously what we do as well. Like, so... How are you all doing anyway? Are we all having a good Wednesday? We're all having a good day? We got some fun stuff as well soon. We might do it in like 5 or 10 minutes. We're going to go over live. I'll pop it on screen if it wants to show. Call the Dragon. There we go. So we're going to go over this in a bit. Not right now, but we are going to go over it. We're going to see what the devs have said. See if they've taken feedback. Because I know there's some bits, like BN was talking to me just before I went on stream about like the XP. They've been talking about some sort of XP stuff, so we will have a look. Let's see how long this is going to take for us to march. 7, 6, 7. Okay. Let's just go over it now. We'll just go over it now. Hogden Gaming's online? I don't believe it. He's never online. It makes me laugh as well, but the haters, dude. The haters in chat saying I'm a farmer or something. They make me giggle. I need to complete this for our alliance too, so I'll do that. Alright, while we're waiting for them, let's just go over it. Let's have a look. So... there we go. So let's go over this. Let's see what they're talking about. So this is the devlog. So this is the second one. If you've not checked it out, like the first one was back in April when they were doing some stuff. So let's have a look. So the question is, why can't combat heroes gain XP via gathering while acting as deputies? The hero XP obtained from gathering is way too low in return. In 1.016, we have made changes to the gathering talents Earth's Grace. When deploying legions to gather resources, only heroes of the Earth's Grace are able to gain XP via gathering. Stopping combat heroes to gain XP via gathering, we know that. Reducing the number of combat heroes deployed in gathering will also make resource points less competitive for players who need large amounts of resources and improve their gathering experience. But it doesn't though, that's the thing. So if they're trying to address like the resource point gathering experience for players, like, are they forgetting that like players have farm accounts? Like, I'm not being funny, but like I was earlier, a good example was earlier, I was trying to mine mana. Like I was purposely mining mana in a different zone. And because I was there, for some reason there was a farm account still there farming mana. But it's like, you can't trade mana. So why would you be farming that resource? Like, it makes no sense. Like, especially in massive bulks in the hot zone. So, we also plan to increase the amount of XP as gathering heroes can gain from gathering. Okay. So they're going to make it so gathering heroes gain more XP from gathering, but that doesn't really explain the question, right? They just explained what they've done, which we already knew. What do you guys think about it? I'm just going to run downstairs and grab a drink, because I left my drink downstairs on the table. Let me just go and grab that, and then we can continue. Let me know what you think in the chat, and then I'll reply to all your comments. Oh, I might have even just left it on this side. Hold on. Yeah, we did. We're all good. It's just here. I thought I did bring it up. Right. So the XP question, I don't know. Why isn't it a viable option? Because like I just said, so they're saying by, so they're saying by removing the XP from combat heroes means you won't have people trying to get resource tiles by putting their, you know, combat heroes as a deputy to boost them up for XP. But you still have players competing for resource points because of farm accounts. Like, I can literally show you. Like, look. So we're here. Look. If I just come into one of the... This is the hot zone. Like, look. Why are people... These are farm accounts. And they're farming these high-level zone mana. And that's just, like, one area that I can just quickly go to. Look. So you still have competitiveness. Oh, wait. I didn't even show you properly because I've got this thing still on screen. Hold on. I'm an idiot. Sorry, chat. Hold on. Like, look. So if I remove this so you can see. Like, look. Are you ready? Look. All these level 7 tiles, especially mana. Like, mana is the most lucrative resource. You need this to push so much and heal and like, and you can't trade it. So you can't even trade this. So it makes no sense for farm accounts to obtain it. But you still see farm accounts are on this. TMO3 is a farming alliance. It's not a main alliance. Like, you have players farming these high nodes already. And this is already out here. So if we come back out this zone now. Okay, this is a normal zone where I'm at. And look at the competitiveness to still farm. Like, everyone's farming gold as much as they can. As heavy as possible. And the ones that are like on these 7s are the ones that you spawn with Lucy's horn. So the competitiveness to get resource is still high because you still need resource, especially with resource healing. Especially with this. Like, look how much of resource I need. Especially if I want to do quick burst healing in war. Like, there's so many reasons why that's not a viable option. The thing with the deputies being your hero being on a deputy getting XP was good, was it cut some of the time out for you. So it bridged the gap when your CP was empty. So when your CP was empty and you couldn't get any more XP and you was waiting, you could send these guys out and it would just bridge that hour or 2-3 hour, you know. And a lot of the time, if you were trying to push XP as well on a specific hero, like say I was pushing XP on Nico, you would always send your main hero to the Alliance Resource Center. Because the Alliance Resource Center, if we had one, gives you over like 45, 70, 100 million resources. So no one's competing in there, and you're all getting the most amount of XP. So that's why, like I said, it didn't make sense. Like, it wasn't a viable option at all. And even farms, like, the thing is, with a farm account, so many people still have farms. Like, it's ridiculous how many people have farms. Because of, even though there's a restriction on resource, you still got to think, if I'm gaining an extra, 100 million resource, and you're not, I can still do more in the game than you. I can do way more in the game than you can. So, like, people still have farm accounts. And a lot of people do use farm accounts. And there's other people that have farms and send loads of resources to other players. I've even seen people advertise resource selling. Like, there's all the problems that are in Rock are still in this game. So, the point, what I'm trying to make is them saying removing XP from your PvP commanders makes it easier to gain gathering just isn't true, like, because of the way the game is played. Like, yeah, like this doesn't do all. Like, this whole change, like I said, just doesn't make sense. Like, if you was an active gatherer and a player, gaining XP on your main hero was good. And you never, and I'm not lying, I played 3 seasons. I have never felt whatever they state in here. The only server that I can imagine that's suffering from this is server 32. Because server 32 has too many players in, because too many whales are in there, and too many just general players are in server 32. It's overpopulated. So, like, of course, in that server, people are fighting for resource. But in most case scenarios where the average server and normal players are playing, and not the 1%, it makes no sense. But that's what I think on this point. I don't know what you guys think, but how many resources can I get? I don't even know. I have to look. The thing is, I don't even use a farm account myself, but I do have 3 farms in this server if I really wanted to. Like, I have the ability to do that. I just don't use them. It's kind of nuts, guys. But right, we'll move on to the next one. Collisions. Yeah, collisions don't feel right. It's too easy to get slowed down and stuck. In order to make your combat experience more realistic, we made some changes to match up. Non-friendly legions will yeah. However, due to the issues with certain skills, legions may be stunned, bypass enemies, and collecting reports. Okay. So, the only thing, I don't know, I felt collisions have felt okay from the PvP we've been fighting so far. The one thing that I've noticed, and the big problem with collisions, or the movement, and everyone will say this, is as soon as a match gets near a city, it becomes a turtle. I don't know why, but as soon as any match goes near any city, it just like has to walk around the city, and it just loses all of its march speed for some reason. So maybe they're gonna fix that. That's probably what they may be talking about here. The period before the new season starts is long. There's not much to do. We'll be doing a remedy to this. Thanks for the feedback. We realized season at times about conflict, particularly the Flame Dragon's Lair has been occupied. Current season 1 lasts between 75 to 85 days. Yeah, with about 2 to 3 days season off time, which is what I've been telling you guys, which totals no more than 90 days. So some players have suggested that season would be shorter in length, and we are considering this possibility, but we need more time to further develop our plans, and would think everyone who has offered their feedback, duration, okay. Furthermore, provided no unexpected delays, new gameplay features will be introduced in July. Okay, so July is when they're going to introduce maybe the new commanders and new gameplay stuff for this Stars Reignited campaign. There's a lot of stuff in here which is good, right? So like they've confirmed like season 1 lasts between 75 to 85 days, which is good. And this is what I was telling you guys about. You have a 2 to 3 days season off time, plus another like 2 to 3 days before or on your next migration after. You'll get your season migrate, and then you get your season off time, so... Interesting that they've answered that as a question, though. But good they've put that in. Good info, so a lot of players can know, like, first season is basically 90 days, so that's 3 months, right? The elixir healing system is complicated. Can we go back to the old free healing system? The original free healing is just a situation where after having a large number of units injured in battle, some players would have to wait several days before fully healing their forces, leaving them unable to fight. This healing is preventing that way. And it is, I'm not gonna lie, but it kind of isn't at the same time. It's weird. It has, but it hasn't. I've been able to heal more during fighting, which I will agree upon, but once you've kind of, you know, got the merits and you've bought out as much of the healing you could have, and then you're down to this free healing timer, like even if you're fighting for 2 hours, that's still about 10k 15k troops healed, so you do really go back to honestly using this. Like, the majority of the time, you kind of burst heal a load of this, and then use your elixir heal to like heal smaller troops while you're waiting for them to go back. Because that's what I've done now, and like by doing that, I've got all my flying and marksman like healed up, but I'm still down pretty much all, well, half now of my axeman. What about the Wolf Rider? Like, I've still got all this to heal from a cav. So it's good if you're active again, don't get me wrong. But I'm guessing it just gets better, as you can imagine. Like, you've got to think with me. The elixir healing free system's better already compared to you guys. You got the village system in this season. I mean, in season 1 plus, it does give you, honestly, like, so much more free healing. So let's see. It's funny how they say Elixir cannot be directly purchased, but you can, because you buy it through merits. So, I'm kind of confused. Let's see. Will you make it free to change hero talents or reduce the gem cost of changing talents? That's a really good one. We realize that discovering the optimal talent configuration for each hero may be a process of trial and error, and some players may wish to quickly switch between different talent combinations based on settings in a battle. We are working on introducing events, that's good, and that will make books of alteration more conveniently available. In the meantime, we recommend swapping tips with fellow players in our community. Yeah. So this is something that I said they should do as well, so I'm kind of glad they're doing this. Like I said, for God knows, I don't know how many months I've been asking for this. It's like I said, why do you not just... And this is the way I said it as well. I was like, why do you not just give more talent configuration resets in more events? So, and you can stack them still. But at the end of the season, you just get rid of them. Like your XP and stuff. Because obviously you won't need them if you're on one level again. So each season, you can kind of give a player an abundance amount of talent configuration. So they can test stuff, or they can change between wartime and stuff like that, you know what I mean? And then like at the end of the season, everyone goes back to the same. So, you know, not everyone, even if you're a whale and a high spender, they can't hoard all the books and, you know, go ham again next season. So that's why I didn't say it that way. So it fits the theme of the season reset and keeping things fair and equal at the launch. So good morning, Sarah. Good morning, everyone. How you all doing? So we'll see what they do. I'd love to have it. They're introducing... Oh, nice. They're introducing an event calendar in July. So you're going to be able to see when the events are coming. Maybe it's going to be monthly or weekly. We'll see. The last three. Can you release information on server merging earlier so we can prepare better? We plan to make season 70 countdown visible 14 days before season reset. Like, you guys have got it good. I'm just saying. We didn't get 14 days. We got 3 days before we got to figure out what our season matchups were. So that's how, like, that's why our fight in a matchmaking is the way it is. Like, when the season summary is complete, we will display information regarding the season. Yeah, and matchmaking. Yeah, which I've already shown you guys. We were still working on a feature that would automatically open a chat channel once season matchmaking details are released, allowing players to coordinate ahead of time. Okay, so that's a good thing. So what I'm reading here is like they're obviously extending it so you guys can have basically a 2-week window to see what the hell, you know, your server divisions is in the new season. So you'll know who you're fighting against, and they're going to be adding a automatic like open chat channel that you're going to enter. Basically the same as like the KVK chat in, or the Lost Kingdom chat in Rise of Kingdoms, right? So you'll be able to speak to each other and hopefully work out where your allies is and what, you know, what you're going to do. So will you make it possible to exchange prestige for speed-ups and arcane dust? That's a really cool thing. We're realizing that the following interest in Dragon Trial Race, players accumulate a large amount of prestige. That is true. And then not be able to spend it that easy on policies. We are currently working on a solution for this issue, so please watch out for further announcements. That's a really good one again. Really good question. And you know what? And this is true. You guys, and I've said it, look, even on that free-to-play player account, I'm on like 10 million prestige, right? You get too much prestige and you got nothing to spend it on. Because your policies just work their way, right? So, it's good that they're figuring out a way to turn the prestige into some sort of currency that you can get an advantage on, you know? So, what do you guys think of it so far? How, I'm not being funny, Mark, but how does the intercept mechanic not feel realistic? Are you wild? In real life, back in the days of the good world wars, with cavalry and everything, cavalry would run into units and get intercepted and thrown off their horses. Similar where the Spartans or the Romans would use the square box formations and use that as an intercept defensive tool to beat their enemies. So the intercept mechanic is very realistic. If you don't like it, that's a different thing. But saying it's not realistic, I don't think it's a good argument for it. I actually like it. I'm not gonna lie. I think the intercept mechanic's the best thing they've done. And the people that hate it are just people that are not skilled enough yet at PvP combat. I'm sorry, guys. Like, because like intercepts there to allow your frontline units, like, and even like your off-tank units, depending on how you got your cavalry set up. But it's allowing your frontline units to have a job. If you don't have intercept there, this cavalry unit can just run through this infantry unit with no barrier and just kill everyone. How is that realistic? Because that isn't realistic. Like, it's wild. Everywhere outside PvP? Like what? Like I don't get. The thing that's been the problem, which was in the Q&A, were like the movement. So like now you'll see like this unit should go really slow in a minute. Yeah, look. So this is the problem. But that's such a minor problem. And if you don't like neutral versus neutral intercept, that's why the talents are there. So, you know, we've got like there's ways around it. I don't know. No, they wouldn't though. That's the thing. Cavalry wouldn't run through infantry back in the day. That's where you're wrong. Because infantry units consisted of swordsmen and pikemen. And if cavalry ran into swordsmen and pikemen, the pikemen would take off the horsemen. And the swordsman could slit the horse's legs. So no. Unfortunately, you're wrong there. The beauty of cavalry back in like the war times was the movability of them. So I could have infantry units like positioned to blockade you, but your cavalry units should be able to outmaneuver like this and like move out and around my infantry units. That's the point of cavalry. And cavalry was always used back in the day in like forestries and stuff, so you could get big flanks in over the hills, so you didn't expect the cavalry to arrive, so they had a surprise attack. Like, cavalry was used very specifically back in the day, so I would definitely argue everything that you're saying is wrong in history and the game. I'm a big history nerd, as you can most likely tell. Let's kill some 16s though. We gotta kill these 16s. Yeah, I like the PvP system's good. It's the rock players that don't like, I think, the intercept mechanics and stuff, but they'll get used to it eventually. Have we got 17s actually? Oh, I've got 18s. Oh boy. Oh yeah, that's when you get that creature though. I want, there we go. I want darklings, not creatures. That's fair, Mark. That's up to you. Good for you, mate. You're always entitled to your opinion. Many people disagree with you, but you're always entitled to your opinion. Hopefully we can empty this CP and then we'll clear this chest. Oh, someone's already done it actually. Nice. Never mind. We'll claim it with our Cav. See if we're lucky. So far, we're almost 50% unlucky. We're not lucky. This one? Nah. At least we're on 54, I guess. We don't even really need ult, you know. It would be nice, I guess, to max out like the roots. That'd be nice. So that's set to 30. We can start working on Phoenix Eye next. What do you recommend for war? Red seems tempting for me, but not sure. I'm not gonna lie, I actually really do like for war, Spring Wardens. The more like I play them on free to play, the more I actually really like them. Cause like all your base units are really good, and then even if you play cavalry, like the flying cav unit for them is so goddamn fast, man. Like that unit is zooming. And you get the march speed and heal speed, right? So for PvP, that's two of the best stats. I also like League of Order. To be honest, I like them all. It depends what you want, right? Because like League of Order, I really like for PvP too, because you get the Celestials, and you get really good archer units too, because the ballistas. I mean, it's like I like Wilderberg, and that's why I'm playing Wilderberg now, because it's like you get more attack start, you get destruction on engineering. So when it comes to like technically at wartime, in theory, I'm meant to be destroying stuff like this quicker and building quicker. But it allows me to field obviously like more archer marches, which is my plan. Hopefully, the more I play, I want to be fielding as many archers as possible. So that's why I did start leveling up Kanara so she can get to level 30. And we'll do the same for Husk after, and then I'm gonna start leveling these two up. And then if it comes to it and we get enough troops again this season, we can technically field 3 different archer pairings. So we're going to be doing that. Let's go down and grab us some 18 boys. For 5-1-1-1 Emery's and Baksheens and a main mage march, Lilia Waldea, I just don't like the 20% HP of Vestals in a League of Order. The thing is though, the 20% HP, like health is the most important stat in PvP. That's why it's like really good. So even if you had, say, 2 marches, and say your main DPS march, like for me, is Lilia and Valen, this would be like my Celestial March, so it gets as much damage as possible when it can. But then I could be running something like Waldea, and then either like Fear or Alwyn, you know, Atheist, any of these guys, as a Vestal March. And this march will then buff these guys with extra health. You know, so, and I need health if I want these guys to do more damage too. So, like, inherently you're buffing your marches with mage by doing that. So, that's why I like doing it. Yeah, at the moment it's favouring archers, but I'm sure there's cavalry coming out as well. I'm sure. I'm like 100% certain. Like, I'm just waiting for it. Because there's no reason to bring an archer artifact and a cavalry artifact when I bring 2 archer commanders and not 2 cavalry commanders too. So they might bring 2 cavalry commanders, or they might bring a cavalry commander and a mage commander. That'd be really good if they bring cav and mage. Because then it would mean at least, you know, you're gonna be able to have a pair with your Valen. That's not Lilia. Because obviously Lilia's not accessible to every player, right? So the troops of after season reset? What do you mean by troops? In my latest season 1 guide, like my latest season 1 guide, I even tell you guys in there, like, your troops don't reset, or like your legion, or whatever these marches you've grown, none of these reset. So I don't understand the question. How you doing, Lucas? Smash a like, guys, if you've been enjoying it though. If you've been enjoying the information. Alright. Yeah, that video has it all in. And I'm sure like one of my other guides as well, even before that, says it as well. Well, that tells you everything in season 1. Like, so if you ask a question like, does this reset? If I tell you in that video, I literally tell you what resets. So if you ask something that's not in that category of what gets reset, you don't lose it. So don't worry about it. But I do pretty much cover like everything in there. Like, the only thing I don't cover in season 1 is generally like technically the entire map layout, because that would make another like hour video. But I explain the whole point of the map is to start in zone 1, and you start in zone 1, move to zone 2, zone 3. So it makes sense. We were having war, that's why the title's like War is Over. I don't know if TA are still having war, because these guys are back here. But Go and TA are like literally kissing each other right now. So I don't know if these guys have stopped warring. Thanks, man. That's why it's a nice chill stream today, to be fair. Because I'm sure, like I said, there's not really going off. The only thing that's going off is like random fights. When I say random fights, like, you know, just literally like random duels sometimes now. Like you can see, you know. Claim these keys now, finally. Nice. Been waiting all day for that. Let's go. Boom. Boom. How much CP do I have? I can do 2 more, right? So if I do 2 18 creatures, that'll give me enough XP to level up a couple of artifacts. We'll try push some dragon trials too, since we need to. See if we can get any more. I kind of want the counter attack damage because you do get hit. She doesn't have any though. We'll go all out. We'll go on the all out attack plan. And we'll test it out. And we move up to this one, kill this. Hopefully is the last one. Yeah, nice. Okay, this one, and then do the same, level up on the artifact, and we've also got a bunch of resources back, which is nice, because we need them. How you doing, sir? Come on, boyos. Get in gear. Should we park our troops outside here? See if we can get someone to try and challenge. I wonder if my Cav can beat this guy's Cav. That's the real question. My Cav aren't that strong, you see. Keep healing. Don't give it an option. I need to start. I might even teleport back into zone 1 at some point. Or really high up here. So we can just try and get some farming done. So we can push a bit of power again. Push some buildings. Because I could push these if I could. That'd be a good chunk. Them all to 24 already. And then basically save up. And then maybe get all these to 25 first. But I think to get these to 25 first, I still need to get all of these to 25 first. Which is annoying. So, it's the long grind. Have I killed those farmers? There's no farming. I'm sorry. But GRZ, they've given up, I think. They're just like, yeah, it is what it is. But over here, no one's farming. Like, I think they've learned the lesson from last time. Like, if you want to farm in here, you have to farm elsewhere. Especially today. Today as well, guys, is kill event. It's just like anyone's open. I'm sad because I want to see this guy get rallied, but he won't ever get rallied. There we go. Yeah, we literally like destroyed them. Like even their strongest players, put it this way, guys, their strongest players, I think they lost more troops over time than we did. So look at these barcodes now. Everyone's becoming a barcode. Any more barcodes? Oh. What is this guy? But if you look now, this should. There you go, look. So all of GRZ now are back out here. So they must have spoken to TA, and this is like negotiation, so they're going to stay out here, but obviously because it's kill event, I think they can still farm kill, I think, on today. I think that's like our rulings on it or something, I don't know. So basically if you're in this zone on kill event, you know, look, like, take care. So, here's what it is. Boom. I have so much wood, but I don't want to waste it on that. Like, I actually have loads of wood in stock. Like, I have so much wood, because I don't use wood. Because I think wood's a mage thing. Let me look. Is wood a mage thing? Oh, I don't want to speed up. I'm saving. Oh, we're behaving. We behaving. We basically pushed loads of speed ups on power for the strongest lord during that time. So in a minute, I'm just trying to get all my speeds back from events and vice versa. I might even, to be fair, I don't know when they come. Let me look. Yeah, I need this chapter to come so I can start solo fighting 4s, hopefully. Yeah, originally. Your BD family was made up of server 4, 5, and 6 members. So a lot of your members are made up of server 4, 5, and 6. The only exception is like Does. Does came to us after that season. So he's playing here with us too. So he's in BDO, leading, I think, BDO. But he's our officer in TA as well. So I'm just saying you're in good hands if you listen to Does. Because he's with us. But do I think we can beat, like, the current BD server? I don't know. That's a different animal altogether. But it'd be a close fight, I can tell you that. Yeah, the BD guys are made up of just last season's enemies, if you want to say. They were in different servers as well, you know, so. So, I kind of want a TP. I like TP up here. Cause I'm gonna get this teleport back. Bro, what's going on? Oh. Yeah, because this is opening tomorrow, so I might as well be here already. And we can risk farming now, I guess. Who is Dice does siding with? How you doing, Savant? How you doing? Bro, I'm gonna be here, so if Steam Sniper's gonna try and kill me now... Like... Look, he's already here! Barcode. Can I... You know what? Yeah, back up, bro. Do that. These guys know that. You'll know I'm streaming, so you probably won't hit me anyway. Let's go back. I just need to watch my troops. Look at him, man. I do think, though, this type of stuff's just, like, boring on the aspect that, like, these guys can farm kill us, but it's like they're all back here, and they're not farming in this zone at all, look. So it's just like a one-way street. We'll watch him. We'll see what he does. We can watch the killer. The killer on rampant. That'll be a funny one though, because that's infantry, and it's a decent march anyway. So where did he go now? Oh, there he is. At least he's gone away. Like, he knows, like, I'm watching you, bro. You ain't stream sniping me for that. And it's like... they're all so close that... by the time I see someone come in here, it's like I can just pull these back and get all my units out. And did you just press, like, Control A when I'm on, like, here? Like, so I can get them all out. I'll just literally do this. And then press D. And recall them back. So he's around here somewhere now, right? He's just died. There he is. Oh, everyone's Oh, he blinked him! Oh, get your ankles broke! Oh my lord! How you doing, Philip? I'm doing good. How are you doing today? That was wild. Scaring Q40 at him, and then the barcode just gave it a quick switcheroo blink. Damn. He thinks maybe going around this way might be safe. Oh. Let's see what he does. Mate, if his infantry somehow catches up to him, that'd be the worst thing in the game. How we all doing now? You guys good? Chat? You all good? Let me look. Sorry, where did he go? He's gone this way, right? I'll find him again. Oh. Am I being fake? Did he go back on himself? No, he can't have. Where? Did he blink over? Chow! Where the hell did he go? Am I being blind? You look away for 2 seconds to read a chat and then it just... You lose the barcode. It is what it is. Do the gem packs reset with reason? The ones the first you buy get doubles gems? No, I don't believe so. No, he didn't have the camo artifact. He has the blink one. We watched him blink just before then. Yeah, like these. So like anything here is a first purchase. It's like a lifetime one account deal. So if you made a new account, you could do it, but not on the same. This is a first purchase like thing, and then that, you know, as you can see, like below would be your growth fund, but I've completed it, and because I've completed it, it's gone now. So, and you'll see like that's to be the case for you as well. The only things that stays like these, and like obviously like you can switch your heroes when you get further in. Like you guys have got these ones, so in theory, once you've got your Nika unlocked in server 32, you should get Madeline. And it should be like Emery's Fear, Bakshi, Garwood. Like that should be the way you guys get them out. I might make that into a short, to be fair. I'm trying to mix some shorts now, as you can see. They're not like the greatest shorts, because obviously I'm not like a proper editor with them, and I don't have all the assets yet for shorts, but oh, some people make me giggle. Yeah, I'm gonna try, because I could showcase it, right? So you guys know Valen's your starting daily hero, then you get Kanara unlocked, and then you'll get your Nico, and currently in server 32 is Nika, so hopefully afterwards you should get your Madeline, and then it'll go Emery's Fear, Bakshi, and Garwood being at the end. So I'm gonna go over some bits again for those guys in chat that have just obviously joined. You guys are obviously Philip, Emilio, and Sarah, and all you guys weren't here earlier when I did announce it. But we do have some exciting stuff coming up. So Saturday we should have another live stream. So even though I'm streaming Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, that's my COD stuff. Saturday I'm going to be streaming again. I'm going to be streaming the community post that I put up on Project Fair. It's a game on Steam. I've got a playtest alpha key to play through, and I've got 20 keys. 20 alpha test keys, guys, and I can give them away to you guys on the stream. So we'll be able to check it out, see what it's like, see if it's any fun. We also at the end of this month got some really fun stuff too. Coming with like a new game content for a little small mini series as well. So still gonna be a city building game exactly like COD. So it's not gonna be anything new, but we'll soon have a gander. We'll have a look at some brand new games coming out in the future. I can what server you in? Depending on the server, I can maybe have a look. It depends what time, because I don't plan on streaming for too long today. Because if you've noticed, today has been like, I was hoping for more war, but there's no war, right? So kind of just chilling. We're gonna be taking these Thunder Rocks, and I'll probably record these Thunder Rocks for a video instead of live streaming it. Alright, let's have a quick gander. Make sure no weird cowboy is coming near our marches. Oh, no. But he might do some weird cycle, man. He might, like... Where did he run? He ran down here. What about if he runs, like, up here? And back around? Could he do that? In theory, he could, yeah. I'm sad, man. I want a farm kill and I can't. I want to go into your territory and kill you guys farming. Server 49. I can make an account now. I don't think I've got an account there. Oh. Let's make an account, I guess. 49? I'll have to go through the tutorial. Are you in zone 3? Please be in zone 3. If you're not in zone 3, I'll be even more upset now. Dude, start making this and I didn't even ask the important question. Yeah, good. Because you're in zone 3, I can see into zone 3, obviously. Let's go through this shenanigans. But you guys don't miss this. I don't miss watching this because I don't even know how many accounts I've made to watch other people or talk to other people in other kingdoms and stuff. If there's a Call of Dragons dev randomly watching right now, guys, can you get Orgran as an image asset? And if not, I'm gonna have to put it in chat for him. Because we've got the elf NPC, but we don't have the human or the orc NPC. And I'm just saying, don't get me wrong, the elf one's like the best, but you know. Equality here. Orgran looks cool. Like, look how sick Orgran looks. No one will ever see this. No one picks Wilderberg. Maybe I do that for a series. Pick Wilderberg and then show like what the difference is. Because there won't be much difference. I'd pick Wilderberg and change faction. It's a friendly war, but these fights are going to be crazy. Well, we'll soon see, you know. And Philip, the game I'm talking about on Saturday is called Project Fae. It's on Steam. So you can check out, if you check out the channel's community post, I did put a little post on there, so you can see like a little snippet image just to give you guys a little teaser. There's obviously stuff on it already, but we'll be one of the first as well, like content creators on that game. So it'd be interesting just to see, you know, get a first look. I think everyone would be appreciative of it, you know, and you'll be able to hopefully play with me, you know, if we get on the same servers and stuff. Back, we got our boy. I wish you could skip this. I know someone said it in chat, and I do agree. Like, I've played through so many seasons, I should be able to skip this tutorial. But it is what it is. And it's not even like I can go for it quicker either. Like, it's all timed as well. So even if I'm fast in my mouse movements. What if I hit spacebar? Does that do it quicker? No. Oh, yikes. I also have, like I said, at the end of June, so end of this month, or towards the end of this month, I think it's last week, I also have another game. I say another game, like, I got sponsored to do like a 7-video Let's Play series. So I can't say what game it is yet, because it's not like out yet. But it has got some sort of videos out there. But it is another city building game. And it looks interesting because from the video, what you guys will see at it like end of the month, like it has open field combat like Call of Dragons and Rise of Kingdoms, which is the interesting bit. Compared to every other game. Every other game doesn't have it yet, but this is like the first like almost competitor to Lilith. So we'll have a gander. We'll see if they're gonna be any good or not. Our scouts as well look kind of cool. I must say. Right, that's that done. Can we? Not yet. We're almost done. I think we have to go to CL2, right? And then that's when the tutorial finishes. Claim, go. Yeah. Hit this. Upgrade. Go to the claim button again. Yeah. And we click claim, and then we're in the game now. And we can get all these free mist dispersals. Let's go, boys. What we will do, though, is change our name. Server 49. Let's just make it light. Eh? There we go. Huh? Things that make you go, huh? There you go. So we're in. Obviously, we've got all this mist, but we can watch the fight, which is really cool. If you're in the chat, if you're in this server, I've just obviously pinged the Tamara's chat. If you could send me a PM and just send me like coordinates where you guys are going to be fighting, right? Because I have no clue where you're going to be fighting. I'm just guessing. But I can have definitely look to see where you guys will be fighting later and record. The Elf Scouts changed to wolves? Do they? I don't even remember that with mine. Are they just basically druids? Is that what the Elf Scouts are? Also, Jin, if you're looking for like tips to do with all the behemoths, I've got all those guides out. Should be able to check them out. I'm gonna, do you know what? I can do this as well. While we're here, I'm gonna clean up some stuff. I'm sure I've done it already. Yeah. It's like, if you look at a lot of my new, like, actual stuff, I've started clearing out a lot of my old videos, basically. So, let me look. Yeah, so like a lot of my event guides, advanced guides, the raids have all cleaned up, and I've made it so the playlist should have the newest videos to the front. You know what I mean? So you guys should be able to see things better if you look through the playlist too. So we'll soon see. Let's have a look. Check power rankings? Yeah, I'll do that. Perfect. So it starts. Oh, that's obvious where it starts. I love how this guy doesn't believe I'm the real one. I'm literally streaming right now. So this is where they're gonna be fighting. What side are you on? Are you on this side? Over look. NTS. And then this is NTV. Okay, okay. Cool. So let's have a look. So rankings. Let's look at the alliance rankings first. There's a lot of personal power that looks sick already. Boys, you're only 300 mil power between yous. Pretty close. 2.3 bill and basically 2 bill. Definitely gonna be close. So let's look at the personal power. Yeah. So you got Baba Yaga. Why is the Baba Yaga Isn't the Baba Yaga meant to be John Wick? Or is John Wick the guy you sent to kill the Baba Yaga? Pennywise, Mehmet. Bro, my account would be a top 20 power server in this server. That's funny. But you guys have spent a decent amount to get 20 mil in the first season, though. Surely. It does look good. You guys look close. Like, you can always see, like, look, like NTZ, NTS. Like, NTV, NTS. NTS, NTV. NTV, NTS. Like, literally, it's almost one or the other among each other. All the way up. It's going to be a close fight. It's actually really sick to see. Obviously, these guys being the two top dogs would inflate it. But even if this was like NTV, NTS, NTV, NTS, that'd still be like close. But it's not too much in it, right? It's 5 mil, but that's going to be cool. Look at you all now. But he used to have more than 92 million power. Ah. What's the personal merits then? Ooh. So wait, NTV. Yeah, alright, okay. Bro, these guys put in work. Bro, whoever this Mohammed guy is, boy, you put in work. Not being in top 3 power and being able to top 3 thing is a big achievement. And Itza, right? Because where's Itza's top 5? So where was Itza then? Itza must have been higher in power, right? If these guys are on this, they must have lost a ton of power. They must have pushed right up. Am I right there? I love how this comes up for me still. What do you want me to look at? I'm so confused. What? Oh. See, the funny thing is, I used to know an NT family back in server 4. Well, it's in the migration, right? When it was servers 1, 2, 3, 4. So is this the same NT family from beta? Is this you guys? Cause you got what's your name? Because they used to call like Nostra Summer or something. Nah, you ain't got the same name. You got Necro at 1800. That's like 2 hours from now, right? Is that here? Are you doing Elite? Are you doing Elite Necro or normal Necro? Must be this one, right? Unless you're doing Elite. Because that's NTV, right? NTS. Wait, no, I'm blind. Which one's NTI's Necro then? Because I can't see it in here. Is it like this one? Because obviously being a new account, I don't have everything fogged. You tried? What, did you try Elite? Is that what you're saying? Elite's hard, guys. I'm not even lying. I love it. Check the highest power. Oh, in the info. Right, now I get what you're saying. So, if I just go rankings and go to like Mohammed, right? His historical highest power is 65.1. Eh? That's his highest he's been. So he's already healed up, right? That's nuts, though. He's healed. 92.7. Right. So it's just Boaty. So Boaty's the one that's still healing. Over how much is he healing? You got 16 mil? 16 mil power? I bet he enjoyed it though. If he lost 16 million worth of power in fighting, like look how many units he killed, boys. 64.6 million troops. And he's already healed 16.2. Jeez. He loves to donate resources. That's sick. I like that. To be fair, like Ghost now, since I've been back on my main, he's been helping me out, you know. Some whales are nice, you know. Some whales might occasionally give you some like a little push to help you heal or all that. So it's cool that he's with them guys. I like the fact that he's with them guys. Sick, man. Most of the leaders are on vacation. There's a fight in... Right. You guys say there's a fight in every server. I'll make another account. And if there's no fight in server 99 right now, you're lying. But I am waiting for that server. I want that server, like, in IK to exist. You guys know what server I'm talking about in Infinity Kingdom. The one that will literally every single day was fight day. Like, you could not fight. Like, if you was in that kingdom, it was made for fighting. Kingdom 99. Right, let's look. 99 was it? You say? Yeah? 99. Yeah. The thing is, while there's, you know, dead times in mine, if you guys have wars during your, you know, your days, like, you know, I try to stream Mondays, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So, like, if I'm on and you can see I'm not doing too much and you guys are fighting, like, send me your way and I'll definitely shoutcast it. We gotta do another one, but at least we get waifu this time. We won't look at Orgran. We'll get waifu. The sauce, as some of you guys might say. Yeah, I'm sure, like Savant said, like, I'm sure that kingdom in IK still goes to this day. I'm sure it just, like, it just fights. Like, that. If you want to fight and you want to be that guy known in, like, IK to be, like, the biggest, like, D in PvP fighting, you go to that whole server. That's what it's made for. It's made for, like, people like Nephisto and I'd say like Chizgold and all the super whales. If they want to true whale out and show how good they are as a fighter, you go there and you try and fight every day, because every day is a fight. So I'd love to see like one server like that. Because if one server is like that, that'd be just nuts. Like, every day, a different region in Zone 1 just at war with each other. Just constantly. Hurry? I can't hurry. I'm in this tutorial, bro. You should have told me sooner. Look. I'm even speed clicking with spacebar and my mouse. We're doing the speedrun strat, guys. If you're wondering how to skip through, that's how. But I can't skip the animation. Get me out. Yeah. And then we have to go up here, drop here. Then we gotta go up top. Okay, equip, and then X, and then we gotta go confirm, and then we gotta click this one. I was waiting for that top left for so long. Alright, search, get me in, attack, yes, we're good, no, I don't care. Brr. Come on. Just let me hit the artifact button. You can hear me slamming the keyboard. There we go, bombs away. Yeah. I like how in this, like, the bears are just literally roaming. Guys, why is it roaming? World boss, yeah? Watch the scout turn to wolf? Oh yeah, true. Look at the dragon again, guys. You saw the Easter egg? You saw the dragon again? It's like playing Skyrim. Remember Skyrim in the start and the dragon flies over the castle? And you're like, wow. And then it actually breaks through the castle. Right, scout time, right? Oh, it turns into a puma or a jaguar or something. It literally turns into the same black cat that you turn into on WoW if you play Druid. Like, you legit are turning into the same cat. I'm calling it. We're looking at the elves from WoW. We're looking at pre-blood elves. We are literally looking at elves, and I'm calling it. We're going to get the blood elves. We're going to get the Taurens. We're going to get the undead. Right, I'm here. Oh, let me, There you go. I'm in game now, so now you can message me in chat. Where do you want me to go? X77. Are you guys fighting too? Oh. Wait, what? I'm so confused. Wait, is this all one alliance? Or are you guys fighting each other? I'm so... You guys are building. Yeah. But why is this guy just chilling here? Who's this? Who are you who are we watching? Who is fighting who? That's the better question. Who is fighting who? You're doing the Hydra? I'll watch the Hydra. Oh, I can't even watch the Hydra. Oh. Oh, I see. Are you guys like just burning them? Is this guy getting hit next? You got have you already got him? It makes sense. Are you guys... I swear someone said they're killing a Hydra. Am I being dumb? Power rankings? Yeah. Alliance power. This is a baby server. This is actually the most fair server. Apart from, obviously, the disparity between number 1 and 2. Like... They're almost 1 billion power stronger. But, as you guys are saying, like, uni used to have more, right? So, if all these uni guys have turned into, like, KR members, and then it's split between all the family alliances on it. Is that what's happened? You're in Yeet King. Yeah, you're babies. I love it. This is a very friendly server. Like, this server, already, look at the difference. Top 10? Almost 20 mil. Easy. Like, in my first season, I was about here. I was like 9 to 10 mil or something. So I'd have been top 50 player in this kingdom. Interesting. That's cool though. I like how you... And this is what's really funny, right? Like, I can guarantee, like, are you guys from this server listening right now? Do you guys really have problem farming? Like, do you guys have problem farming? Like, legit. Like, unless you're in a high alliance zone, like this, yeah? This is a high alliance zone. You're in zone 3, you can see all of them spread out. But I bet you still get 5 marches out to farm in here. Right. Oh, you guys are doing this? Sick. We'll watch you. Can I, like... Game? There we go. I'll see if my live draw's working today, since it likes to be temperamental. So... Look at the merits. Okay. 22.6 mil. I know. I'd be able to fight against... If I TP'd my main account now into here, it would literally be a menace to the server. Even with just T4, because I think my commanders are just... And artifacts are just far superior. But he's a 22.6 mil merits. Oh, that's ridiculous. And he's only 49 mil power. Oh my. That's insane. He's destroyed this guy. Wait. How much power do you have then? 2.7? Was this guy literally killing the entire server on his own? He's the server menace, yeah. Okay, so he's the Mephisto. Alright. That's so funny. He's literally almost killed the whole server on his own. Look, because no one's coming close. So UNY, let's see who's the next UNY guy. Sectional at 2 million. And he's a 6.7 mil guy, dude. What the hell was this? Yo, this is lit. Boys, if you want a free-to-play, this seems the server to be in. This seems like a lit free-to-play, low-spend server. Like, legit. If you're top 10... Like, look at it. 8.1 is your top 100 power. And I can guarantee you can hit 8.1 million power if you only bought the Grow Fund and the monthly pack. I can guarantee you'd be able to make that. Easy. And the 4.99 pop-up bundles, you know, when you unlock a new hero to get those 10 legendary heads. If you got just that, you'd hit this. You'd hit this power easy, man. That's so wild. My name is Saraf and I'm at 300. Look at these guys. Oh yeah, where was this? I was meant to watch the... Where did it go? This one? Yeah. How long? You've got another... Oh, you're like another hour until you do this, right? Or is that the Necro? The Necro is in like another hour, right? Look, should we give you a tutorial, guys? You want a tutorial? Should we see if it works? Can you see the red lines? Can you see the red circle in chat? Let me know. Sarah, you chose to be 32. Don't lie to yourself. You chose to be there. It spawned you there, and you had the option to come out, but you was like, nah. Look, if you spawn in 32, you could have done which every smart player would have done. Click settings, click account, click create new character. And they would have waited and waited until at least in the 40s. And then, you know, then you're good. The longer you wait, the better it is. I'm not even lying. It sounds crazy. Like, here now, good start. Because you've got a good, especially in like this server, for example. If you're in one of these newer ones, you're going to be able to just like get a good amount of future knowledge before you get there, which is good. While everyone else is like kind of working it out as they go along, so... Join you on here? I don't need to join, dude. Yeah. Now it's too late, yeah. Sarah, it's too late now, but I'm saying at the beginning, right? Beginning's different. Alright, let's do some things. So you've got your Hydra here, right? So this is your Hydra. Everyone knows your Hydra. So the things you need to be careful of, he's got one ability that's a massive cone like this. So if you're in that like vicinity, boom, oh, like it's about this big. So if you're in here, you're gonna die. So don't be in that one. But apart from that, all the other stuff's very small cones like this for the tank. So what the tank wants to do is like be positioned here. So then if he's positioned here, this Hydra should be looking that way. Meaning all of your DPS that's around here, your DPS should be able to, you know, focus in onto the Hydra then without getting any damage to them. So that's like obviously your basics. But you'll notice at one point at the bottom of the screen, you'll get some text. And when that text appears, this guy is obviously going to run here. So your Hydra is going to be located here. And then on the map is going to start spawning all these crevices. And there might be only so many crevices in the start. And you just want to obviously clear out each one of them. So one person. So one person. Touch one of these. And you're good. And then if you want to be a pro Hydra team, once you clear the crevices, you'll realize if you're smart, the Hydra around 5, so between 5 to 7 seconds, yeah, between 5 to 7 seconds, the Hydra will like shit out the healing stones. And you got 2 healing stones to pick from. So it's up to you guys how you do your healing. But if you know they come out 5 to 7 seconds after you've completed that crevice stage, you know you can go straight in and smash it down. So, you know. The agony blasts? Yeah, so that's why you need to heal. So the thing is like, you need to, at the start, like I said, so at the start, you kind of just play through the fight. You'll have your DPS like this. And then once you've done like this area, the way to get rid of the agony blasts from killing you is the healing. So... Yeah, so what you want to do is, you know, if the way to get around it, if you're dying at the Agony Blast, is when the Hydra is in this X spot and you've done all of your healing crevices, so we'll just put some out. So once this stage is complete and these disappear, as soon as that's done, start counting 5 to 7 seconds. Because as soon as that happens, you'll see the healing stone. And the healing stones are going to be positioned like this. So you want to be able to move your troops or your alliance, like all 40 members, around one. Because if you're all around one, you all get the heal. You all cleanse the poison debuff from you. And then you're back at full strength. So you shouldn't die. So it's like starting the raid again at the beginning. So you won't have any debuffs on you. You won't, you'll be fully health, full strength. But the only difference is the Hydra's health bar should be like halfway by now, right? So you might have killed about 50% of that health bar. So I do have Discord. I don't add people at the minute on Discord, since a lot of people do ask for it. We do have, though, I could send you the Discord. Like, we have our own channel Discord. So we do talk in the Discord. I talk to the people and respond. So it's not like a non-responsive server, let's say that. Let me just bring up chat. Just unmute that. There you go. Ooh. Misclicked. It is what it is. We need to move back. We can't just skip half the songs. Oh, we like that song though. And this song. Okay, we're going back. There we go. All Gucci. We're all Gucci. Ooh, kitty. Yeah. No, I have a cat and he meows a lot. One day when the camera is set up, guys, you're gonna see him a lot. Just be prepared to see myself and this cat. Because this cat legit jumps on top of the desk, sits next to the microphone, waits for me to give him position, and then he'll just come and sit on the lap. And he just lies here like a king. So he's part of the stream. Love him or not, he's here. And he's kind of a special cat. Like my partner told me when he was younger, he had a car accident. Like a car run him over. So he's a little bit special. But he's a good boy. And that server 13, we're hoping that server 31 wouldn't burn us before COD brought out. How they might matchmake servers. Yeah, the new matchmaking system in the game is going to be interesting. Oh, I'm just letting these guys know I've got 20 keys if they don't know. 20 keys to give away. This song's sick. Every time. I'm gonna turn it up. There you guys enjoy this one. I don't know why, I just love this one. You guys know. Everyone in server 30 are allied. Interesting. Oh, they're going in. Let's see if they're gonna do it. Highest merits is 3 million in server 30. Interesting. Let's see if they're going to be able to do it. Let's see. Do you know what might help people as well? Let me just do this. I'll use one of my OG ones. One of my OG logos. SN versus BXL versus DS and BDO sounds it, huh? Do you mean SN and BXL versus DS and BDO, right? It'd be interesting whatever your guys' matchmaking is, because the funny thing is, I've still got my account in 32, so that war and stuff, when that happens, I am live streaming it. I haven't lived much this season because, as you guys know, I ain't dispelling another Zone 1. There's no way I'm dispelling another entire map. There's no chance. But when you're in like Zone 3s and stuff, like now, it's good because I can like see, you know? I can check you out. I need to get the... Wrong one again. Penis. That one. Let's see if they're gonna be able to do it. I'm gonna scout you, by the way. Oh, I can't even scout in some 10. Oh, can I scout this guy? No. Interesting. Yeah, if Lilith decide on matchmaking, that sounds good for you guys, but is your 10th attempt? Let's see what sucks for you. Can I get this zoom? Game. I wish you could just zoom out one more. We'll just have to deal with it. I do play other games, by the way. That's why I always ask in chats every so often. And it's funny because as well, you guys in Kingdom, what's this one? Kingdom 99? I even asked the same thing. Do I stream other games? And it's like, I can stream other games. I just don't know if it's like, you know, should I do it straight away, you know? Yeah, no worries, Ken. I'll just add you. So you got me on this account. Oh, you're using tier 3s though and mixed tier 2. Yeah, that's what's upsetting, dude. Like, this could have been 1, 2, 3. So that could have been a 5-1-1-1-1 Garwood, right? That's why there's the problem. What's your fear at? Is your fear better?
This is the emergency broadcast system. The CDC is advising that you stay in your home.
Hey, even if you're free to play. Like, if you're free to play, you should have kept this 1 star and got this skill to 5. And had this 1-1-1. Because this is better for you even as a main tank. Because this is giving you 20% damage reduction from all sources. And it heals you 1200 for the Behemoth. Like, your fear is better than your Garwood. It's more about players. If they can't get a full 40 players, they won't kill the Hydra. I'd probably use Fear. Because like your Garwood's like 2, 2, 2, like it's 2 all the way across. So you're not gaining anything. But like this Fear is like 3. So this is already better. And this is 2. So this is already better. And then you get, because this is free, you get 14% defense bonus no matter what. And then this is at 1, which is okay. But it's like you get 12% attack stat. Like this seems way better than a 2-2-2-2 like Garwood. Like if Garwood were 5, it'd be a different story. Because look, like having this damage reduction is massive. That's why we keep telling all the free-to-play players, you're gonna play always max that first skill. And that's why in my like series and stuff you saw me do it myself, you know? Like if I was, you know, Chisgull level rich, or if I was Chisgull level, you know, of a streamer, honestly boys, just for you, I would honestly just jump in this server, quickly whale for like 2 hours and get to your like troops. Just like get tier 3, 4, jump in here and just like help kill. But I'm not that rich, so unfortunately I can't. Yeah, I definitely run the Fear. Fear with Bakar. I have Bakar primary still, or like you could even have the Fear primary, it would still be fine. And I probably would actually do that, because then it means your Bakar, when he hits as well, he gets that hero skill damage on all of his abilities he has. And then you can run the support tree. And with the support tree, you can go down like regeneration and health buff whenever you use your rage skill, so you're inherently even more tankier. Yeah, ask Nephisto. It's when I just like ping Nephisto like, bro, donate me like 1k just so I can drop $1,000 on one account for a video and help a server out. Yeah, like this talent. So like, look, this is what I would have done. So you do this. And then if you're tanking, you do this. And then it's up to you. You can put 1 point, like 1 point here or here, or you just move on. But I'd put the probably 1 point here. So 1, and then you'd start on the second tree. I actually really like the PvP tree, the more we've used it now. Here it's this. And then it's like that. So you go what? There, and there. There. So every one you see is where you'd be putting your points into. Yeah. That's what I'd be doing. Because then you're like refreshing as many of your shields as possible. And because you're refreshing as many shields as possible, you're going to be more tankier. And because you're more, well, obviously more tankier, you're sustaining longer, doing your job. You know what I'll do as well? I'll give you guys my necro tips, because my necro guide's pretty much the same. When you're doing like elites and stuff, it's a bit harder because you have to keep moving. But like for me, it's like you've got a couple of things. So like, so we'll go over each one. So you can imagine, I don't know. Like, this is the wall ability. So this is the wall ability that's gonna, you know, shoot a wall, like, you know, like this. So when you're in, like, this stage, obviously, the game wants you to, like... Oh, that's a bit hard to see. Like, the game wants you to move, you know, in the gaps. But at the moment, you can still go into certain spots. So it's like now you can get safety here and here still. If you try to do it up on these ones, you'll take damage. Also, if you try and move your mouse anywhere in its location, it will force your march to walk out, which is really bad. So that's another thing. So you can go to like these spots on the wall stage. And like, when it's the other one, where it's like, you know, the 4 orbs appear like this, right? All we do, and again, I think the best way, is to be honest, walk either like, in one of these 3 lines, basically. If you can be at one of these blue lines, you're good. Because even that this is close, what you tend to see happen is like the orb moves out slowly, like in one line direction here, and then it'll bounce like this way, and then it'll bounce this way. And because it's going like that, all you need to do with your march is move left to right. Like, if you move left to right, you'll dodge pretty much 99% of these balls. The only time you get hit is maybe, you know, your error, or if there's a lag. I can't, you know, you know, control lag, but... And then the biggest thing to know about this raid, especially in elite raids, is the healing stone. So we can imagine this is the healing stone. Even if we put like, I don't know, maybe put a H, yeah. So that's the healing stone. Another cripple in this like raid that most people mess up on is always like when to heal. Because you'll notice when you're in this raid, in the elite phases that is as well. Unless you're in like a super, you know, 32, this probably doesn't apply to. But most of the scenarios, when you're trying to kill these guys, you'll notice if you have the wall of death, you have to just do it. If you have the orbs, you just have to do it. And if you have the ability that's like the big cross that spins around, you just have to do it. But whenever you have the dark fire, where there's your like friend, you know, we'll just put like A for ally. Oh. So if your ally has the dark fire buff, where, you know, all of this zone, you know, all of this zone is the dead zone, right? When you're in this phase, you as a tank should move to the stone, because this is the one time you have every single player together. And because you have every single player together and it's downtime, because it's an ability you can't obviously kill them in, you can heal and you're good. And once you got that heal off, you'll notice you've saved enough time. Because if you're healing anytime when you could be dealing damage to these guys, you'll lose the elite raid. So, it's very interesting. I hope that helps. Yeah, look, KRN are pushing in here, and I can't see because of I hope that answers you guys, helps you guys out with those raids. But yeah, I wish I could see, like... I only can see this bridge. That's my problem. What time is it? Alright guys, since it's a pretty cash stream today, I might call it for now. We'll go back on the main just before. Oh, I'll show, do you know what, before we disappear, I'll show you guys what's, I haven't checked, but let's see what's going on in server 65. 'Cause that's where the free-to-play player account were, and the Road to Glory series were, so... We're almost there as well on this. We've got so many days to go as well. And I've got tech pushing, so I'm not too worried. Oh. I'm too used to it. I'm too used to going straight down to the bottom left corner and being EXN, but now it's the new one. Alright, so let's see what's going on 65. It's been a while. There we go. We're still here, only because we're here. I'm surprised she hasn't kicked us, but it is what it is. No, look, this is all there is. Like, all I need to do is, like, apply to an alliance if I wanted to survive this account, but I'm not gonna lie, this server wasn't one that I was too happy with. But I've just got too much, man. Too much to make on the main account. Maybe one day I can manage 2 accounts nice and easily. You know, like, one might be in war, and while one's in war, one's in the development stage. So, eventually, you know, war ends on the first account, and then goes into development stage, and then the second account goes into war then. So, I can always be in war at some point. That's what I'd aim for. But you can see, 765 is having a massive shake-up. So, it is being ran by DS. DS is the main alliances here now. If you go into rankings, you can see it in Alliance Power. DS and DS. You got United Legion. Don't know who these guys are. Oh, you got Bearded Shan went there. That's cool. I wonder if I recognize anyone in here. Don't look it. That's cool though. And then you got, again, DS1, DS2, DS0, you know. Big boys. Power rankings? Sure. That's personal power. I like that. Thanatos did his name upside down. That's kind of cool. There's Savant. Hi, hi. My boy, crazy. Got Barcode. And Robbie. You guys are wondering, like, Robbie was the guy, or one of the guys with Jade and in chat, if you guys know. But those two are the guys that worked on the Discord server, made it look better and work like an actual Discord server. So, if you ever see him in chat, always, you know, say thank you to him. But here, it's chill. You can tell, like, even in this kingdom, like, my main was in here. I'd be up. Massive power. So... the last few days, I will cause trouble in 65. Love it. Love it. I don't know why my keyboard won't work sometimes. I might need to get a new keyboard, boys, soon. Alright, so now we're back on the main. I don't even want to, because if I want to look at the rankings in server 30, I'll have to make a new account there. And I've made too many new accounts today, and my brain's already fried. Like, look, I can check. Do you want, I can check 33. Do you want to check 33 out before we go? Because 33 is Nephisto's kingdom, right? I'll turn this back down. $216, man. It's not even funny. 216. 216 million. And second place is 102. There we are. We are safe. Oh. 11 minutes ago, here we go. Congratulations. Obviously, we won the war with GRZ and Forgotten. Continue to level up on the artifacts, as we guys know. We are strong but in war. We are not advantage over time. We have to push back GRZ many times. The point is how we play and fight in disadvantage, which is true. Rock hunting tomorrow, so I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to try and get the frame. Dual exchange merits as is allowed from now on. So what this means is everyone's records of, you know, PvP participation during wartime has most likely been recorded. So you're going to see the farmers compared to the fighters, you know, because there's, you know, like people in merits now that weren't in merits before, right? Like even Meowa's smashing it. Look at Meowa. Like, this is what you expect from someone like that. But if we look at like personal power and we find, for example, Hulk. Like Hulk's only just got this today through dueling. So it's just like, come on, bro. So at least we can duel now. So I'm going to set up duels. But it's the thing, you know? It's like everyone says, you know, you need to... you might fight with less numbers at time, but depending on how you fight, it's how you're going to win the war. So, like, you guys watched me do my 7-hour stream, and that were like... We were fighting outnumbered. We was always outnumbered in our fights. But the way we were, like, pulling them back and force them into AoE positions and stuff, we would always win out overall in a long run. And that's why we won. It wasn't even to do with the power disparity between us, really. It was just the fact we just played better tactics, man. But that's going to be the end of the stream, guys. We're going to call it today. We've got, obviously, videos coming out tomorrow. We've got more videos coming out and shorts coming out as well throughout the week. So, hope you've been enjoying the content. Remember, Saturday is going to be, if you're looking for Saturday, it's going to be the live stream for the brand new Steam game. So, if you're looking for an alpha key giveaway, remember, tune in on Saturday. We'll be hopefully streaming at some point. I don't know when. We just got to obviously find out from the devs when their playtest time starts. But yeah, we've got 20 giveaway keys. Tune in on Saturday. You can get one of those keys. Join me on Steam. We can play a new game together while we're waiting for some action to happen on Call of Dragons on any of the main. And we also have, obviously, more content coming through. So, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Smash a like. Hit the subscribe button. All the shebang. I'll put the Discord in the chat one last time before we disappear. So, if you guys are looking for the Discord, you'll be able to join. We do have all of our builds on there. We're going to be doing the epic hero builds soon. And we're going to be, obviously, talking about them. So... Thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you for all the comments. Thank you for all the support. Until the next one, stay safe, stay sneaky, and peace out, guys.